Hello. So now we're going to label our story map. Now, if you're doing option 1, I only want you to label the animals or birds that we meet in the story. If you're doing option 2, you're also going to label the sandwich, what has happened to it. Okay? So, first of all, in our story, we have a badger. Now, I've used this as one of my keywords because badger has a funny sound in it. This d and g together that sound like a j, and we haven't learnt that sound. So I've written it as a keyword so that you can copy it out if you need to. So this is a red word, badger. A badger. Now, option 2, you can label this one as well. So, we had a boy. B-oy. Boy with a toy. And we had a sandwich, and that sandwich was beautiful, wasn't it? It was beautiful. So I'm going to write a beautiful sandwich at the top. A beautiful sandwich. And I've also done sandwich because it could be a tricky word for you to spell. But if you want to try and write it on your own, that's also fine. A beautiful sandwich. A beautiful sandwich. But that sandwich, it got dropped into the sandpit and it was covered in sand. So I'm going to label it with sand. You don't need to do that if you're doing option 1. Option 1, you are only labeling the animals and birds. You don't need to label everything. But option 2, you can label what has happened to the sandwich. And here's a challenge for you. If you think you want to, can you write after each bad thing that's happened to it, it's disgusting. So I've written it's for us here, but we also have to use our speech marks to remember that's what someone said in the story. It's what one of the characters said. So I'm going to write it's disgusting. And that was said by the little girl, wasn't it? It's a long word. It's g a st I It's disgusting. So next we met a squirrel. So let's label it a squirrel. A squirrel. And the squirrel's children dropped the sandwich into a pond. So let's label the pond a pond. But can you also write down what it was covered in? What was it covered in? Remember? Goopy green pondweed. That's 3 words. Goopy green pondweed. G-oop-e. There's our E from the other day. Happy E. G-er-een. P-o-n-d-w-e-d. Goopy green pondweed. And as the challenge, remember it's just a challenge, you don't all have to do it. Can you write down, it's disgusting? Running out of space. But it was the squirrels that said it, wasn't it? I'll do it here. It's, my speech marks. It's disgusting. So next, who got the sandwich? A frog. A frog. Frog. 4 sounds. Frog. But the frog, he unfortunately didn't get that sandwich because it was ridden over by a scooter. And what did it have through the middle? Big black squish marks. Big black squish big black squish marks. And what did the frog say? I can't eat it now. It's disgusting. So I'm going to write again. Use my speech marks. Remember, this is the challenge. You don't need to write it, just if you want to. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And then next there was a crow. Blow the snow. But that crow took the sandwich to his mum, but he was startled. He was scared by an aeroplane, toy aeroplane, flying through the sky. He dropped it into an ant's nest. Ant's nest. So it's covered in ants. And what did the mum say? That's the challenge. It's, and then got my speech marks. It's disgusting. It's, oh, I'm going to fit it on. Sorry. Ust. Oh, I'm running out of space. I hope you've got more space than me. It's disgusting. And then next, there was a exercise. And there was a fox, but that silly fox put the sandwich in his mouth. And when he went to speak to his lady friend fox, the sandwich fell out into grimy old feathers. Yuck. Grimy old feathers. Grimy, happy E, grimy, old feathers. And I was going to put this one as a special word. And I didn't do it as a keyword. But this has a strange sound in it as well. So it's but you write it special friends. Grimy old feathers. And what did the lady fox say? It's disgusting. Speech marks. It's it's disgusting. And then finally, when the moon came out, the sandwich was covered in slugs. And the badger came along. Let's write a badger. Let's write the badger, because we've met him before. The badger. Badger. And what did the badger do? He ate all the slugs. And he made this noise. Yuck. So let's see if you can label your story map. So remember, option 1, you only have to label the animals. I don't want you to be spending too long on this. If you can label the animals quite quickly, you can go back and you can label what has happened to the sandwich.